The Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, RNIP, is a community-driven program designed to spread the benefits of economic immigration to smaller communities in Canada. The program provides a pathway to permanent residency, PR, for skilled foreign workers who want to live and work in one of the participating rural and northern communities. In this guide, we'll walk you through the step-by-step process of applying for the RNIP, from understanding the eligibility requirements to submitting your application for permanent residency. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who may be considering moving to Canada through the RNIP. By spreading this information, you can help others take advantage of this unique opportunity and contribute to their success. 1. What is the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, RNIP? The RNIP aims to address the labor shortages in smaller rural communities by offering skilled foreign workers the opportunity to settle in one of the 11 participating communities. These communities are spread across provinces such as Ontario, Manitoba, Alberta, British Columbia, and Saskatchewan. Participating communities include North Bay, Ontario, Sudbury, Ontario, Timmins, Ontario, Thunder Bay, Ontario, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Brandon, Manitoba, Altona, Rhineland, Manitoba, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, Claresholm, Alberta, Vernon, British Columbia, West Kootenay, British Columbia. Each community has its own eligibility criteria, specific job opportunities, and requirements for applicants. 2. Eligibility requirements. To qualify for the RNIP, you must meet both federal eligibility criteria set by the Canadian government and the specific requirements of the community where you want to apply. A federal eligibility criteria: work experience. You must have at least 1 year of full-time work experience, 1,560 hours, in the last 3 years, in an occupation listed in the National Occupational Classification, NOC. Alternatively, if you are an international graduate from a recognized Canadian post-secondary institution located in one of the participating communities, you may be exempt from the work experience requirement. Language proficiency. You must meet the minimum language requirements based on the NOC of the job you're applying for, NOC 0 and A, CLB/NCLC 6, NOC B, CLB/NCLC 5, NOC C, and D, CLB/NCLC 4. Education. You must have a high school diploma or an equivalent foreign credential. If you obtained your education outside Canada, you need an Educational Credential Assessment, ECA report. Settlement funds. You need to show that you have enough funds to support yourself and your family upon moving to Canada, unless you are already working in Canada. Intent to live in the community. You must show a genuine intention to live in the community where you are applying. B. Community-specific criteria. Each participating community may have its own set of requirements, such as preferred skill sets, occupations in demand, or community involvement expectations. Make sure to visit the community's official RNIP page to check their specific criteria and available jobs. 3. Find a job in a participating community. One of the key components of the RNIP is securing a valid job offer from an employer in one of the participating communities. To do this, you can search for jobs directly on the community's RNIP job board. Use other Canadian job search platforms like Job Bank, Indeed, or LinkedIn. Contact employers in the community directly and inquire about available job opportunities. The job offer must be full-time, permanent, and non-seasonal to qualify under the RNIP. 4. Get a community recommendation. Once you secure a valid job offer, the next step is to apply for a community recommendation. The community recommendation is a crucial part of your RNIP application, as it shows that the local community supports your move. To get a recommendation, submit your job offer and additional documents, e.g. resume, cover letter, proof of language proficiency, to the community's RNIP office. Demonstrate your intent to live in the community and your ability to contribute to the local economy and culture. Some communities may require you to attend an interview or provide evidence of your connection to the community. Follow any additional criteria the community may have, such as required work experience in specific fields or community involvement. If the community approves your application, you will receive a recommendation letter that allows you to proceed with your application for permanent residence. 5. Apply for permanent residency, PR. Once you have your community recommendation, you can apply for permanent residence with Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC. A. Required documents: your community recommendation letter, your job offer, proof of language proficiency, e.g., IELTS or CELPIP scores, an educational credential assessment, ECA, if your education was obtained outside Canada, proof of work experience, e.g., employment letters, pay stubs, proof of settlement funds, if applicable, any other supporting documents requested by IRCC. B. Submit your application. You can submit your application for permanent residence online through the IRCC website. Make sure to provide all required documents and pay the necessary processing fees. 6. Processing time and approval. The processing time for RNIP applications can vary depending on the completeness of your application and the number of applications being processed. On average, it takes several months for IRCC to process and approve applications. Once approved, you will receive confirmation of permanent residence, COPR, allowing you and your family, if applicable, to move to Canada and start your new life in the rural community. 7. Living in the community. After receiving your permanent resident status, you are expected to move to the community that recommended you. Communities may offer settlement services such as help with finding housing, enrolling in healthcare, and accessing language programs to help you and your family settle in. Make sure to stay involved in the community, as building strong ties will help you successfully integrate and contribute to the local economy and culture. The Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, RNIP, is an excellent opportunity for skilled foreign workers who want to settle in smaller communities in Canada. By following the steps outlined in this guide, finding a job, securing a community recommendation, and applying for permanent residency, you can increase your chances of a successful application. If this guide has been helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who are interested in immigrating to Canada. Helping them stay informed can make a huge difference in their journey toward permanent residency.